Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. This is going to be the last 4 players in the Fantasy Football League, Arizona sports fan style. Now, before I go ahead and jump into, introducing the last 4 players, this was a really tough decision. There's a lot of people out there that I definitely wanted to go ahead and add into the Fantasy Football League. We only have a certain amount of spots to fill. I actually considered making it a bigger Fantasy Football League, but I don't think anybody would really enjoy that. I feel like people that were picking later on in the rounds were going to be left with a really not so good team, and I kind of wanted to make it fair all across the board. So, without further ado, guys, we are going to go ahead and introduce the 8th member of the Fantasy Football League, guys. Let me introduce to you Rise Up Red Sea Gonzalez. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Looks like I got selected for the Fantasy League with the 8th selection. Hopefully it's a lucky number 8, like the Cardinals had the 8th selection in the draft. Everybody else out there, good luck in the Fantasy League, because you're going to need it. Rise Up Red Sea Gonzalez.
All right, welcome in, Rise Up Red Sea Gonzalez. Thank you so very much for coming in, man, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it, man. So next up here, like I mentioned in my last video here, when I introduced the new players, it's super awesome to go ahead and have some fans outside of the country. It's really cool to see the Arizona Cardinal logo just outside of the United States. I did my fair share of traveling outside the United States, and a lot of times I don't really see anything NFL related, and it's really kind of hard to find the content out there. So I'm super glad that you guys are subscribed to this specific channel so you can go ahead and, get your field content for the Arizona Cardinals. So that leads me to my next point. The number 9th spot in this ESPN Fantasy Football League is coming all the way from Ireland. Let's hear what he has to say. His name is Aiden.
Hey guys, what is up? My name is Aiden Healy and I am from Ireland. I just want to say a big, massive thank you to the AZ Sports Fan for selecting me 9th overall in his up-and-coming fantasy draft. Just want to say too, don't underestimate me just because I'm Irish, because that's the first mistake you'll make. I won my division last year, hands down. Best luck to Ollie, and for the moment, stay safe.
All right, welcome in, Aiden. I really do appreciate you, man. I know you're coming from far away. What we're going to do is we're going to definitely try to find the best time scenario for these specific draft time and when we go ahead and pick up the draft. These are not your draft spots. They're just your spots as far as like when I went ahead and picked you up. So just because, you're the 8th overall pick here, doesn't mean that you're picking 8th in the draft. We'll be a live stream and picking either names out of a hat, or I'll purchase one of those little ball things for like, those little, like bingo balls or whatever you want to call them, or like those lottery balls and stuff like that. So we'll be doing something like that. You can go ahead and figure out who is picking where, so you guys could have enough time. You guys can go ahead and, designate and, get your team ready for the fantasy football draft. I want to go ahead and bring the attention here. The next person I wanted to bring up is going to be number 10 player here. His name is Norman. Let's hear what he has to say.
What's going on, AZ Sports fans? My name's Norman. I'm the 10th contestant in this year's Fantasy Football League. To my opponents, one of you will have the honor of facing me in the finals for that not so great but still alright 2nd place. Good luck.
All right, man. Welcome in. So far, like, I'm super excited about the people I picked. It's pretty much kind of like a random people I went ahead and picked. There's some people that's been with this channel for quite some time. There's some really new subscribers, some people who just found out the channel. So I am just super excited how this turnout has been coming out so far. But last but definitely not least, my 11th player for this Fantasy Football League. I have a really hard time pronouncing his username, but I do know his first name is Landon. So I'm going to go ahead and have him explain his username in this video here, guys. Give it up for Landon, all the way from Louisiana. Here we go.
Tier 11th man, YouTube Shafties, otherwise known as Landon. And yeah, I can't wait to be on this league. Thank you, Mr. Mike, for letting me be in this league. Yeah, this is my first time, so let's have some fun. Go Cards.
Okay, guys, so this is amazing. We have all 12 players. Obviously, I'm the 12th person. This is going to be a really exciting fantasy football league. I'm still deciding if we're going to do the fantasy football league in the application where, you know, you have the pictures and who you can go ahead and decide. Or I'm also even thinking about doing an actual draft where we're going to have a big board and some Velcro and some names, and I'll go ahead and just fill up the rosters later on in the application. So they're still deciding what we're going to do. I do know if we take that second route, it's a little bit more, you know, you need to do a little bit more research on your end because not all the players are right in front of you, so you can't really decide about, you know, being strategic and planning out who you think you're going to be getting in a specific round. We'll be having trades and all that different stuff. So I am super excited about this. Yes, it's just fantasy football, but my goodness, fantasy football is super fun. Congratulations to every single one of you guys who has made it in the league. I couldn't be any more happier. I apologize for the people who were not able to get in, but you know, I'll try to make a little bit more competitions throughout the year to see if we can get more people involved in what we do in this channel, guys. So that's all I got for this episode. I'm out. Have a great rest of your day.